with the new year, there's come New Year's goals and New Year's resolutions. And I want to help you use my method I use to hit all my goals, not just for fitness, but for everything else I do in life that will help you a ton if you just follow it. Now, disclaimer for these people that say they don't do New Year's resolution, New Year's goals, they never hit them anyways. If you say it's because you never hit them, please stop with that mindset, that negative mindset. Then why go for anything in your life? It's really almost sad. You say you don't go for goals. It don't have to be just New Year's resolution, but any goal in your life because you're never going to hit it. That's a bad way to look at it. I'm a big fan of these because it gives you motivation for the year to start. Again, you can start anytime. I say, why wait? You can start now, but I know it gives you a clean slate to get started. So think about that if that's your mindset right now, and just cheer along the people that do have New Year's goals and pull for them along the way. All right, for the people that are going to do New Year's resolution, New Year goals, let me share this method with you. I'm going to start with the 4 pillars I like to think of. And I'm going to go with the 4 F's, and then I'll go into a little detail of that. 1, fitness. 2, finances. 3, friendships, relationships, family. 4, faith. So with fitness, we have health, self-development, along those lines. Number 2, finances, career, money. 3, we've got friendship, family, relationships. That could be having a spouse, doing better with your family, spending more time with your family, spending time with your husband or wife, getting a husband or wife, or getting a good relationship that's healthy, getting out of one. I don't know, but that's what that could be as well. And then faith, just getting closer to whatever religion you're in. Maybe it's doing devotionals, maybe it's going to church more often, maybe it's becoming a part of a men's or a women's group, whatever that might be, but those are the ones we're looking at. So under each category, I like to write down goals, specific goals I want to hit at some point that year. So like say for weight, for health or fitness, get down to a certain weight. You might want to have a 6-pack. You might want to be able to run a 5K in a certain time or just be able to run a 5K period. Maybe get off blood pressure or cholesterol mess and have a good checkup with a doctor. It can be many things, but write all those down. We're going to write those down on paper before we put it on like a big poster board or somewhere else where you have it. So do that. But if I do it with the career or money, I might be make a certain amount of money this year or per month. Maybe get a promotion. Maybe grow your book of business. Maybe get out of a certain job so you move to a new one. I don't know what that might be. It might be just be able to save a certain amount of money so you can go on that vacation you want to go on. I don't know what that might be, but write down every goal that goes along with that. After you do that with all the 4, if you want to do all 4, you don't have to. I want you to write down habits that will help you hit that goal. Again, we're still in a notebook. I got this in a little notebook right here, right now. So with health, you might say, well, I know if I want to lose weight and get a 6-pack, I got to get my steps in, so 10K steps. I need to drink water, and it's hard to say drink water all day long, so I'm going to drink at least 32 ounces of water first thing in the morning or 16 ounces of water first thing in the morning. Work out a certain amount of times. No more Cokes and sweets, whatever that might be. But write down those habits. It's probably a lot longer list, but we're going to break that down. Same thing with career money. It might be learn a new skill, get a new trade. It might be work an extra hour on some side hustle you might have going on. Read a certain book that might help you get better at your business where you currently are at your entrepreneurship job. So have that down. And then what I like to do is I like to start narrowing this down. This is when I just separate this. I got this already here. Boom, boom. Then I go on another clean sheet. I'm going to look at my health for overall in fitness. I'm like, you know what? And I like to narrow it down. If I have like 10, I can narrow it down to like 1 to 3. Well, if I get to a certain weight, I know I'm going to have a 6-pack. So I don't have to have both those there. So we'll narrow it down to that. Or if I have a 6-pack, I ain't got to look at the weight. I know I'm going to be at that weight. And that's, I don't have to have, if I have a good lower by BP and cholesterol, I don't have to have, say, good doctor visits. So lower that down or whatever that might be for your health. And it can be mental health as well. So do that and then narrow that down. You want to narrow that down to under 10 total for the health, the career, money, relationships, family, and then faith. Narrow that at 10 or less. So you'll have that down there. So now we have, say, 5 to 10 goals. Now what we're going to do is, and that's overwhelming because it's 12 months out of the year, so far away. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do something different. We're going to keep that everywhere. I want you to keep that everywhere. I want you to keep that in your bedroom, maybe in your bathroom, on your refrigerator. Then we're going to do, in 3-month increments, we're going to do habits that we need to do to hit those goals. So let's say I'm going to go straight to fitness. That's what I do. Let's say you want to lose a certain amount of weight, get a 6-pack. So when we know, so these next 3 months, I'm going to pick 3 things I'm really going to stick with. I'm going to get 10K steps. I'm going to do no added sugars. And then I'm going to work out 4 times a week, which is how many days for those 3 months? So it'll be 36 times for those 90 days during this time period to help me get there. Boom. You'll do that with each one of them. Once you hit that, if you fall off of one of them, don't get all of them, you'll add it to the next one. The next 3 months, you'll do that again. And every 3 months, you have those habits you're going to hit. Those habits are almost intertwined with goals because saying 10K steps is a goal as well, but it's a habit to get to the bigger goal we want to get to. That way, we're not just solely focused on the huge goal of, say, getting a six pack or getting down to losing 150 pounds. We're focused on those habits along the way to get there. And then the same thing with those habits that you do with the goals. I want you to keep those habits where you see them every single day. That way you stick with it. And then when you think about falling off, think about why you're doing it. Don't just say something you just want to say to do and you don't really mean to do it. Make sure it's something you're really, really going to do. Make sure it's something that you want to do and you want to happen. Not, I kind of want it. Because you're going to have suffering. You're going to have some struggle no matter what you do. And if you just kind of halfway want it, you're not going to hit it. Then what I like to do is I like to have that big poster board of those goals, and I like to share them with people, and then I like to go, and then I focus on those habits the rest of the year. And that is what's really helped me a lot, and I get laser focused on it. And some months I might focus more on like the health side than I do the career side. Or I might focus on 2 instead of all 4, or I might focus on all 4 towards the end. I don't know, but it's that's where it comes more gradually towards you and what's more important to you. For me, for a lot of people, it might be faith is most important. So I need to make sure I get to church every Sunday, be part of a devotional group. For some people, it might be health or health struggle. Like, I got to make sure I focus on this. So it's very important to me. Be laser focused on it. And track your progress. I had this big calendar, and I like to write down and make sure I hit all my habits each time. So I'll put here, like, I'll work out. I knew the number of workouts, and I'll put, did I hit, like, which goals did I hit? If it was no alcohol, like, when did I drink? Oh, I drank this Saturday. I need to document that down. Then you can go back and look at it. You also can document like what your weight is each day and all that stuff and keep in there. And don't get discouraged. Just keep the process going. To me, that's the easiest, best way to hit your New Year's resolution goals without being so overwhelmed. Take some time at first, but it's very, very important to knock it down those 3-month increments. It might be 1 month for you. I like to do 3 because I wouldn't do it every month. I know I'd eventually like fall off of doing it. I do it every 3 months and stay really focused on those, and you will see the change. And it's just that and make sure your goals are huge. Don't shortchange yourself. Because say if your goal is to lose 200 pounds, like really, realistically, that's hard to lose in 1 year. But let's just say you lose 100. You didn't think you were going to lose 100 pounds anyway. Like, that's what would really make you happy. If your goal is to make, if you said, man, I'd be happy with $200,000 a year, but I'd love to make 500. Make that goal 500. So then you might make 250, which is above that $200,000 a year. You see where I'm going? So go high for those goals, and if you don't make it, you're still higher than you ever thought you'd be before, and you've overshot yourself. That way you never get complacent. If you have any questions about this, feel free to let me know. I hope your 2024 is the best ever. I want you to get results. I want you to have the best career, the best relationship. I want you to be closer to your God. I want you to be the fittest possible, and I want you to feel good about yourself and just be happy all around, both physically and mentally, and I know you can do it. This can be your year. Enjoy the rest of the holidays, and then let's go get results, baby.